No. Por favor. No volverá a suceder yo.
Oh, me encanta verlos rogar. ¿Ahora qué?
¡Jefa! ¡Joe! ¡Tenemos las armas! ¡Pero Overwatch está aquí!
Taco. Tengo que hacer todo yo.
La información de Talon y Hashimoto era cierta.
Copiado. Si ambos tienen a sus ratones aquí, sin duda están las armas también.
No. Tendré que llamarte más tarde.
¿Qué están tramando hacer con estas armas?
¡No soy soplón! Bueno, te diré todo lo que quieras.
Pensé que Overwatch nunca huía de una pelea.
¡Y no te equivocas!
¡Astuta!
Y esto apenas empieza.
¡Peleas bien! Para ser humana. Casi que me impresionas.
Vaya, estaba pensando lo mismo. Ríndete, no hay más armas. Se terminó.
¡Así se hace, jefa! ¡Lo logramos!
Overwatch cree que pueden venir como si nada y arruinar mis planes. Pero tengo todo lo que necesito justo aquí.
No lo sé, Shion. A la jefa no le va a gustar ver esto solo.
Confía en mí, Noki. Estará encantada. Estaré en contacto.
Yo, Genki. What's up, everybody? My name is Julian Sihi, and I voice Mizuki in Overwatch. Today, I'll be reading Facing Demons. Ikuze. I was not allowed to write the beginning of my story. Welcome to the Hashimoto, Mizuki. This is your new home. I was brought to this place to be shaped as a weapon. I don't get it, Lady Shion. Why'd you even want the kid? He doesn't look like anything special. Not yet, but I'll train him. For the Hashimoto? For me. A weapon of both force and manipulation. This is the bladesmith. Why don't you get to know him? Toshiro, I thought you could use some motivation. Pick up the pace, or Mizuki here will pay the price. Welcome, Mizuki. A weapon wielded with one purpose. To serve Lady Shion. To do anything she said, no matter who got hurt. Going undercover in Kanezaka was the first time I could hear my own voice over hers. Kiriko, they've answered your distress call. Overwatch is here. So you're saying this is where Genji was captured? Yes, near Shibuya. He was pinned down. There were too many. And they weren't alone. Talon is backing the Hashimoto in exchange for weapons. Not just weapons, animal weapons, like Genji's blade. Our intel tells us that the exchange is happening tonight, at the train station. And you're sure we can trust this information? I know we look like a gang of kids to you, but we've been in this fight a long time. The intel is good. The train station and the Hashimoto stronghold. 2 targets, we need 2 teams. The Hashimoto will bring considerable forces to the weapons deal. That leaves the stronghold mostly unprotected. Overwatch should head to the station to destroy the weapons. The yokai will go to the Hashimoto stronghold. I'm sure you're very tough, but if the Hashimoto have Talon's firepower, we can't underestimate them. A knock on the door isn't going to cut it. Leave that to me. I can get us in. There's a back door, here. That's how they move goods in and out. We'll grab Genji and then detonate the forge. Explosives? I'm not sure. We blow it up, and the Hashimoto can't make more of those weapons. Okay then. Sounds like a plan. Let's make it happen. It was time to take my story into my own hands. Losing your nerve, Mizuki. I'm fine. Let's just get this done. You heard him. Comms on. Let's do this thing. Mizuki, there's one more thing I need to do while we're here. Name it. I'm sure Sakura told you, but my father Toshiro, he's being held prisoner here. You want to get him out as well? This may be my only chance. Then we'll make it count. Are we moving in or what? Let's go. Nice! You swipe that keycard off some goon? Yeah, something like that. There are cells to the right. That's where they kept me when I was prisoner here. The forge is down the middle. Kiriko, Sojourn here. Good news is all weapons crates were destroyed except one. And the bad news? We weren't able to stop them completely. We have to assume they're heading back to the stronghold. You don't have much time. Understood. We barely made it inside. There's no way we can't just turn back. Everyone calm down. We still have a chance, but not if we stand here panicking. We need more time. I'll cause a distraction. The rest of you complete the mission. Mizuki, it's too dangerous. We'll find another opportunity. No, Kiriko. We're getting your father. Mizuki! Go get Genji and then head to the forge. I'll meet you there. It was time to make my own choice. Mizuki, wait! I've spent my whole life training. Get up. Life is about pain, Mizuki. You either give into it, or you learn to wield it. I took you in because you were a survivor. Now survive. Training to be a weapon. For me. Of course. You've earned them, Obake-kun. Survived everything I've thrown at you and refused to break. Now you are a true Hashimoto. She said it was a message. That if you don't work faster, she'll take my arm for real. I don't understand Toshiro-oji-san. She can be so cruel. But at the same time, I know she just wants me to be better. She cares about me, doesn't she? You have a kind heart, Mizuki. You look for the good in everyone, even when there is none to be found. If I'm gonna be a weapon, I'll be a weapon in my own hands. Obake-kun, you're back. It's good to see you. Lady Shion, as you commanded, I found and infiltrated the yokai. Did you? You've been away so long. You've sent no reports? And then I hear these vicious rumors about you making friends with those children. The yokai were watching me too. I had to earn their trust. Of course. But you understand my worry, don't you? I've spent years looking after you, training you, shaping you into something to be feared. Now, tell me something that shows you were worth the effort. When you brought me here, you told me the only way to free myself of my family's ghosts was to become like you. Ruthless. Hard. You kept me isolated. Tried to make sure you were all I had. But you made one mistake. You let someone else show me there was good in me. That I'm not alone. That I'm more than a weapon. So, it's true. You've betrayed me! You think you can double-cross me? What would you be without me? Your mother and father chose to die over caring for you. I'll make you envy their deaths. One taste of freedom, and you forget who made you! All my life you did everything you could to keep me afraid. Swore you were the only one who could protect me. But you never cared about me. I was a weapon you could aim. How many people have I heard in your name? That Sarigama Toshiro forged you a weapon. I'll bury you with it! You're mine! I am my own! All your torment, all your training, it wasn't as powerful as the kindness shown to me by those who had nothing to gain. Kindness? You mean weakness? This world showed me nothing but hate. I showed you kindness. I made you strong. You think those children are your friends? What would they think of you when they find out what you've done? Who will accept you when they learn the truth? You lied to them. You betrayed them. Just as you betrayed me. You think they'll still be kind to you? I saved you. I made you. You're mine. You're right. I'm who I am now because of you. And for that... Mizuki, are you there? We've got Genji. Heading to the forge now. I thank you. Mizuki! I was not allowed to write the beginning of my story. Lady Shion, I know this isn't a good time, but that Shimada you had locked up is missing. And the elders are looking for you. Bring me Mizuki! But I will write the rest. My story will be my own. Join me in Overwatch.
I remember the day he fell. We stood in the ruin of a city block, surrounded by the shattered remains of would-be peacekeepers. Numbani, the city of harmony. Ridiculous. The unity they preached was an illusion, a comforting lie that left everyone weaker for believing it. Numbani was overdue for a challenge, I knew. But was this it? The wreckage wrought, the lives lost. All of it without thought, without purpose. Only one man gained from this.
That's all of them! Get an order to the Vanguard! I want everything out of those bank vaults!
The beleaguered wheezing of my mentor had become all too familiar to me. Numbani had dubbed Akinjide Adeyemi their scourge. But I found that title far too generous. The years had been unkind to Adeyemi. He wasted his days indulging in the spoils of his trivial conquests, leaving him unfit for the head of Talon. And yet, his rule persisted. For who would dare to face the bearer of the Doomfist? A tool so powerful that Adeyemi could ignore his every shortcoming. So long as he wielded that gauntlet, no challenger could stand against him, no matter how weak he became. A super weapon reduced to a crutch. But I was no mere challenger. I was Adeyemi's student. I knew his techniques, his weaknesses. In effect, I had replaced him in every way, but in name. It's over, Adeyemi.
But what are you on about?
I cannot believe you've grown so complacent as to be blindsided by this.
You would test my power while basking in my victory.
Victory, look around. All this effort, pointless. Talon has endured your greed long enough. So long as you remain in charge, Talon will stagnate. You have one choice. Adapt or die.
I will not have my reign challenged by some upstart. I honed you. I forged you. Without me, you are nothing. No! Without you, I will have nothing in my way.
He laughed. A mirthless laugh. Any pretense of ego or contempt was gone from him. He understood that this fight would be his last.
So that's it. You think to be my successor, that you simply deserve what I have built.
I was ready, hungry, but something wasn't right. Weight pressed down on me, making each movement a struggle. I strained to focus on my mentor, but his image blurred and twisted before my eyes.
It is as I taught you long ago. Power is not passed down.
This time, it was not Adeyemi's voice that spoke this lesson. It must be seized. The fight was over, but a new one raged as I woke. A fight to move, to breathe, to survive. How far had I fallen? Pain and numbness rendered me paralyzed. The storm overhead stung my open wounds with pelting sleet. But when I reached out, tried to rise from the ground, I felt nothing. Merely the phantom pain of a limb I could no longer claim. I had lost the gauntlet. I'd lost. I had been beaten. When I had usurped Adeyemi all those years ago, I had believed myself far too capable to repeat his mistakes. But that faith had been vanity in itself. And now, I had fallen. By the same path, I had risen, found wanting by another, and buried beneath my own failures. There was only one choice left for me now. Adapt or die. No, I will not meet Adeyemi's fate. I will not bear the legacy of short-sighted failure, of one who has outgrown his own ambition. I know which choice I must make. I've come too far to stop now. My story continues in Overwatch.
Hey there, my name is Salyamaki and I voice Kiriko in Overwatch. Today I'm reading Paths We Choose. I'll never forget the day they took my father.
Kiriko, run to the ramen shop and wait with Ichiko-san. You understand?
You can't go! I won't let you!
Asa, take Kiriko. It will be all right. We knew this was coming.
Dad!
We will be together again, Kiriko. That was the last time I saw him. I missed him so much. There were times I even felt myself forgetting the sound of his voice.
But even at my lowest moment, he was with me. Grandma gave me the ofuda Dad had once gifted her. He felt close, even when he was far away. I vowed that I would stop the Hashimoto, save Kanezaka. I've been training for this moment all my life. Now, finally. It's time. Genji, can you walk? Well enough, brother. Then we should keep moving. We have one more stop. Chikasa can get you out of here. No, I will join you. It is time I take responsibility. You have a plan. Find my dad, meet Mizuki, destroy the forge. Deal the Hashimoto a blow they won't easily come back from. Stop right there! Keep moving. We're close. I've been dreaming of this day for so long, but... Dad? Kiriko. My Kiriko. You're all grown. Dad. It's all right. I'm here. But somehow, it's not as I pictured it. Am I missing something? Dad, how do you know me? There's no time. We need to get these charges placed. Now. The last charge is ready. Let's... We don't have time for this. We need to get these charges off before a stray bullet does the job for us. There's too many. We cannot break their line like this. What do we do? I think I know a way we can break through. If you trust me. And just like that, it's over. Except, it isn't. Not for me. I talked to my dad. He said when you were little, the Hashimoto used you against him, to force him to smith for them. But I want to hear the rest from you. Why did you join the yokai? To sabotage us? Something like that. The Hashimoto elder who took me in liked using me against others. You guys were no different. Until you were. You lied to us. About everything. I did. I'm sorry. You didn't go through with betraying us. Why? I just couldn't bring myself to hurt you guys. Spending time with you and the rest of the gang gave me the strength to decide my own fate. But I know I broke your trust in ways I can't fix. So, I'm gonna go. I won't make trouble for you anymore. If I was more like my dad, I'd be able to put this behind me. But I'm not. How could I be? All those years you spent with my dad, it's time with him I'm never going to get back. I can't hate you, Mizuki. Not when you stood by his side. And hours, when it counted most. But you're right. It's best that you go. While you're gone, I'll be searching for the strength to forgive you. Despite everything, I hope Mizuki finds what he's looking for. Where do you think he'll go? Don't worry. He'll be in good hands. I sent him to the same place I went, when I needed to find myself. I'm sure he'll find redemption there. Does that mean you're sticking around, Genji? Yes, I have been running from home long enough. It is time I stay and help you fight our tiger problem. After tonight, they'll be out in full force. Let them come. Against us all together, they don't stand a chance. The Hashimoto are still here, but now, there's hope. The path shapes you. The spirits perfect you. I'll see you in Overwatch.
No, I don't have time for this. Not with Mizuki and the yokai roaming freely in the stronghold. If my men fail to bring him back, I'll burn the city to the ground until he crawls out. Mizuki will pay for what he's done.
Lady Shion, we have been eagerly awaiting.
Enough! You dress like a tiger, Kohaku. But you have the sense of a magpie. And magpies don't live long.
My apologies. Lady Shion, thank you for responding so promptly.
This had better be important. I have people to kill.
Lady Shion, we would only like to discuss our current position.
What about it? Are you not happy with how I've handled our affairs? Advanced our standing? Spit it out.
This recent event has put us in a somewhat disadvantageous light relative to Talon. Perhaps if we had been focused more on our operations and less on indulgent pursuits.
He thinks you party too hard.
You know, old Yaimon's never happy.
I enjoy myself. Have I not earned that? I do all the work here after all. Or do you question my commitment?
No, not at all, Lady Shion. We merely seek your guidance and direction.
Seira seems to know her place better than the rest of you.
Perhaps we could conduct a post-mortem, as it were, of today's events.
Post-mortem. Once the enemy stopped breathing, the fun part is over. Or have you become so soft you've forgotten what that feels like?
The train station. The less-than-promised weapons delivery to Talon because of Overwatch's interference. We may have let a golden opportunity to consolidate power slip through our fingers. Let's analyze what went adrift from the intended outcome and discuss how we can ensure that it doesn't happen again. Perhaps a small change.
How about I make a small change? You remember what I did to the elders before you. The ones who tried to hone their blades against my steel, who showed me their weaknesses with every missed blow. The Hashimoto have more power right now than we've ever had before.
Yes, for the moment. But this vendetta, a usurper, a barbarian. She cares only for her own agenda. We're just a means to an end for her. I was against bringing this outsider.
Yes, and I overruled you. And now we rule Tokyo. So why don't you leave the thinking to me?
What if she's angry at how much she's lost on the deal? What if Vendetta wants recompense?
Let her whine. I made sure she got the most important part of the shipment. No thanks to anyone at this table, I remind you. Besides, it's her own fault. She had her chance to wipe Overwatch out and failed.
With respect, Shion, we are only as powerful as we are perceived to be. Even now, Vendetta is pulling her people out of Japan, and we will be hard-pressed to protect our gains without them. Or all those animal weapons. Your deal seems to be falling apart. Why didn't we have more people on that train?
Where exactly were your people, Tsubaki? Or yours, Yaemon? Seira? Kohaku?
It's not just a loss of control or territory. It's a loss of face, particularly for our leader.
I can lose face and feel nothing, Yaemon. Do not worry. But what will it feel like when you lose yours?
Apologies, Lady Shion. I misspoke.
That's what I thought. Now then, would anyone else like to raise a concern, or can I finally speak? What we were contracted to send Talon was just a fraction of our arsenal of animal weapons.
And while Talon was allied with us, we took Tokyo, eliminating the only two rival families remaining and infiltrating the police force. Never mind Overwatch. Ignore Talon. Forget those teenagers in Kanezaka. All we need is the ferocity to keep what is ours. If the Hashimoto are to hold Tokyo, you can either fall in line behind me, or I can replace you with someone who will. You may sit on this council for now, but there are plenty of warm bodies I can find to fill those seats. Anyone else who gets in my way won't get off that easy. The adventure continues in Overwatch.
Orden. ¡Regresen a la base de inmediato! Si perdemos esta bomba PEM, toda Busan correrá peligro.
¡De acuerdo, campeón! Haz que esos idiotas de mecha te sigan. Necesitamos tiempo para que Vendetta saque la bomba de su base.
Escuadrón Mecha, vuelvan a la base. ¡Es una orden! ¡Escuadrón Mecha! ¡Síganme! Es hora de sacar la basura.
Tutto sta prendendo forma.
Por su insubordinación, la bomba PEM que debía proteger a Busan de los Guishin ahora está en manos de Talon. Y lo solucionaremos. Pero por hoy, Busan está a salvo. Además, quien sea que esté dentro de esa cosa que atacó el puente nos llevará hasta los chatarreros. Y cuando nos hayamos encargado de ellos, será el turno de Talon.
Hi everyone, my name is Lily Pichu and I voice D.Mon in Overwatch. Today I'm reading Growing Pains. Let's go!
It hasn't been easy for our squad since Diva left with Overwatch. We were already a small team charged with protecting a city of millions.
Kishin advancing from the east. King, I need you there stat. You got it, D.Mon.
I feel her absence in every maneuver.
Overlord, follow his...
No, we're spread too thin.
Disregard last, Overlord. Take down the bombardiers.
I'm on it.
The team feels unbalanced.
Casino, watch your flank. Relax, D.Mon. Diva's got me covered.
Like something is missing.
Casino!
Captain Myung promoted me to squad leader, but we're backsliding.
Casino's down. We should mount a rescue. Hold your position, Overlord. But...
The formations we've perfected for years aren't working anymore.
I'm going to attempt to distract them. King, stay in formation. You're putting us all at risk. But, D.Mon...
We don't work anymore. With every battle, we fall further apart.
I'm sorry, D.Mon. I'm going after him.
Everyone stop. Just stop. End simulation.
Ouch. Those simulations hit hard. And if they'd been real, Kishin, you'd be dead. Kyungsu, what were you thinking? I told you to stay in formation. I made one mistake, Yuna, which we can't afford. In a practice battle? In any battle. You can't depend on the rest of the mecha squad to pick up your slack. Well, if Diva was still around, she would have told us to. I'm not Diva! We're done for the day. Yuna, Too far, dude. Go. I'm not Hana. Yes, sir. I understand. It's hardly been a month. But she's who the team needs. They'll find their footing. Transferring the EMP bomb to the base only opens us up to security risk. EMP bomb? The Kishin failsafe? Captain Myung has faith in me, but she's the only one. I've run through every battle scenario since the Kishin first rose from the sea and attacked Busan. Again and again, until I know each movement by heart. This time, I sent King East to deal with the first wave. He's our fastest pilot, but maybe I'm not utilizing him well enough. Should I have sent Casino instead? No, Casino's brilliant, but he's used to Diva covering his blind spots. We all are. The plan has to be perfect. If it's not, if we lose. Took you long enough. I was about to log off.
You wouldn't miss our call. Sorry, the time difference got me. You know how it is, Onni.
Sure. How's Overwatch?
Great! We've had some nice downtime since the Null Sector retreat. Rumor is that we have some other new recruits coming onto base soon. I miss you guys, though.
Miss you too. Mecha's not the same without you.
So, how do you like being the new squad leader?
I'm going to step down.
What? Why?
I'm not like you, Hana. I second-guess my plans, I'm too hard on the others. I feel us splintering instead of coming together. I'm not good enough.
You're one of the best, strongest people I know. You notice everything, Yuna. You take in the battlefield at a glance, know everyone's strengths and weaknesses better than anyone. You don't have to lead like I did. Honestly, the longer I'm with Overwatch, the more I see the way I did stuff wasn't really great for building up the team. It's okay if things change, Onni. Mecha doesn't have to be the same as before, and you shouldn't be me.
Oh no, Kishin attack inbound for Busan. We're not ready.
Go! Our city and our team are counting on you. I know you can do this, Yuna.
Our enemy is inbound from the west. Mecha squad, move out.
Hey, about what I said yesterday.
You weren't wrong. I've thought about what Hana would do every day since she left. But even without her, we're still Mecha Squad. Trust me, and trust each other.
We'll attack. And between the four of us, we've got everything we need to protect our city. Casino and Overlord, keep the mobs off our backs. King, with me. Got it.
Well done. Now focus fire on.
It's split? They're mirroring my moves.
They look like our mechs. 5 parts, one for each of us.
They've evolved to counter the squad.
These Kishin are stronger than us, more coordinated than us.
I can't shake them. They're predicting every move before I make it.
Without Diva, they outnumber us.
Watch our flank! Watch our flank!
They're perfectly calibrated to match Mecha Squad's fighting style.
Whoa!
But they can only match our old moves. That's their weakness.
Let's re-strategize. Overlord and King, swap targets. Time to redeem yourself, King. Really?
Overlord is agile, but King's movement is fast enough to keep up. He can be reckless, but he chases victory like his life depends on it. Which, I guess it does.
Casino, you're precise enough to take on a mech that fights like me any day. On it!
When it comes to raw talent, no one can match Diva. Not even me. This Kishin imitation doesn't even come close. We can do this as we are. Not as we were. We'll keep evolving. Protecting our city. Each other.
We did it, boss!
Don't call me
Boss!
Okay. Growing into something new.
You never told me that. They started calling you boss? That's so cute.
I got them to stop. Eventually.
Should I start calling you boss?
Please don't.
How do you feel now about being the boss? I mean, leader of the Mecha Squad?
Good, actually. Better than I thought it would. Different, but you were right. I had to find my own way to lead. I can't predict every outcome or plan for every contingency. But with my team at my back, I'm no longer afraid of the future. As the battlefield changes, we'll change with it. We'll adapt to meet the next threat. Whatever comes.
They're not ready for what we're bringing. The story continues in Overwatch.